Hello, my ginger loves. I hope all is well. I've been MIA because your girl has been unwell. And my family has been unwell. So, that's what's been going on. But I'm back. I am back. Thank you to everyone who's sticking with me, being patient. I pray that you all are receiving divine healing. I pray that you are getting what it is that you've been manifesting. I pray that you are taking care of yourselves and that you are well. I appreciate you if you're sticking with me. Building this channel is very important to me. I am definitely a healer, and helping others on their journey is a passion of mine because I would like to be the help that I wish I had when I started my healing journey. I had to do it solo dolo without any help. And it was very difficult at times, especially during that dark night. Because, baby, it was a doozy. I had a lot of darkness I had to clear up. A lot of karma, a lot of debts that had to be paid. So, my desire is to be the help that I wish I had. And I do have, divinely guided and divinely sent help now. In a couple few people, places and things. But I would definitely, like to be a resource for my ginger loves who might need a little encouragement and help on their journey, because the journey of healing is not fun and it is not easy, and we all need help sometimes. Divine Feminine, the void on the bottom. So someone may need to be in their divine feminine energy. Get this closer to me. Have Mommy Wata, Memory. Spirit. You have Walking Meditation. Just go. And you have Hasabi, Accountability. On the bottom of the deck, you have Gwanwani, Jamai, Sexuality. So, first you have Mommy Wata, Memory. As you can see, she is a beautiful goddess in the sea. So, someone may connect with water goddesses. So water holds energy, right? Um, and this says memory. So someone may need to do some kind of water ritual. Someone may need to go to the beach, river, lake, something, and do some kind of water ritual. If you are trying to, I'm here to recall who you are. If you are, in a place where you are figuring out what you are to be doing, what your calling is, what you're being, guided to do, and you may be having some blockage, you may need to go and get by some water. Journal, or maybe, write out, your prayer, your intentions, or, write a letter to source, your ancestors, or even to yourself, um, to get your memory of who you are. Um, and maybe burn it and throw the ashes into the water, or just, I don't know, maybe being called to do something. Somebody's being called to do something at the water. You definitely may have a connection to water goddesses. So, you may want to check your lineage. You may want to, check your ancestry and go back as far as you can. See what connection you may have to water spirits. Um, your indigenous side of your family may be connected to a tribe that had a connection to the water, and you know, the water is your protection. She has a snake wrapped around her, and she's holding on to the snake. The snake is not holding on to her. And so that lets me know that you need to hold on to your ancestors. You need to hold on to your protection. You need to hold on to your boundaries. You need to hold on to um, guidance. Snakes are about transformation. They are not always a negative thing. And so, you know, she, yeah, I'm just getting that somebody needs to do some kind of water work. Your water work will help you to remember. Whatever it is that you've forgotten, whatever it is that you are attempting to recall back to yourself, the water is going to help you do that. There is a full moon coming up soon, next week sometime, one of them days, 4th, 5th, 6th, something like that, maybe the 7th, I'm not really sure. You can goggle it to see, but at the full moon, you may want to do this ritual. Also, if you're not close to any water and you don't have the capability of getting near some water, you can take a spiritual bath, you can take a spiritual shower. If you do the bath, get you some Epsom salt and some herbs. If you need to make your own, you can do that. If you don't have the ability to purchase a spiritual bath, um, or you can, write down your desire to recall who you are and what you need to be doing. Write it down on a piece of paper. Speak it out loud at the full moon. You want to read it outside under the moon. And then, make sure you have a nice clear glass of spring water, and you can take that note and set it under the glass of water, to do, some, and leave it under the moon. You can put it in a mason jar so that it can be closed up. Um, if you can't leave it in like an enclosed space where it won't be open to the elements. Um, but somebody needs to do some kind of water ritual. It's going to help you. with your recall, or if you're having an issue where you're just having a problem with your memory. Maybe you're trying to recall dreams. Maybe you're trying to get in touch with, your higher self. You need to do some kind of water work. Then we have walking meditation, just go. So this is definitely guiding someone or some people to get out and go for a walk. You need to go out in nature, and not just sit outside. You need to be mobile. You need to be moving. And you may have been hesitant about getting into some kind of workout routine or getting into, walking outside, or, also there may be something you've been wanting to do, but for whatever reason you've kind of been hesitant, or you've kind of been procrastinating. I know that as a Capricorn, I have a problem with procrastination, and so if you can relate to that, this is definitely speaking to me. Need just do it. um, the time is now, but definitely it's something outside, something involving nature. You need to connect with nature, especially if you are an earth sign. And I'm saying that because you need to be grounded. You need to get in touch with nature. You need to touch a tree. You need to touch the ground. She has sandals on, but you can, get out in your bare feet and connect to the earth. But you're needing to get out and you need to touch some nature. You need to get outside. It's going to help you clear your mind. It's going to help you clear your aura. It's going to help you get clarity with something that you probably have been procrastinating about, something that you've been going back and forth with yourself about, something you're unsure of. Whatever it is that you've been hesitant about doing, go outside. Meditation is not always just sit down 12:22. When I said that, it's not always just sit down, close your eyes, and be quiet. That's not what that is. Meditation can be in different forms. You can do walking meditations where you just go for a nice walk outside. You can do meditation with music, with hearse music, with frequencies, with static, with silence. You can do journaling. That is meditation for some people. But for whoever this is for, you need to get your body in motion. You have some stagnant energy that you need to clear, and you need to clear it outside. You need to get in touch with the ground. You need to touch some trees, because she's touching this tree. Okay, so that lets me know you need to touch a tree. You need to allow yourself to open up, to go alone. Do not take anyone with you, because you need that space in order for you to be able to give the negativity room to go. Okay, whatever you're holding on to, whatever you're carrying, you need the space without interference or without distraction from somewhere else, from someone else. So you definitely need to make sure that when you do this, you're doing it by yourself. You don't need company for this, because someone has been, asking for something, someone has been trying to get clarity for something, or someone has been trying to start something, and you're very stagnant with it. You may not even be able to figure out why it's not getting any motion. You don't have no traction. You don't know what's going on. It's because you need to go outside. You need to clear your energy, and you need to take some time to let nature speak to you. You need to let spirit come through, and you need to make sure that you are open to receive what it is that's supposed to be coming to you. Y'all hear my stomach? I'm hungry. Eating has been an issue for you, girl. I ain't been able to do that. Um, but you definitely need to get outside, walk around, clear your energy, and you need to release whatever this stagnancy is that is holding on to you. Okay. It may not even be something you're aware that you're holding in. It may be something that has a hold of you. And so you need to get outside so that you can let it go. 15 minutes, 30 minutes. That's what I'm hearing for you to be able to clear this stagnancy. And you need to just do it. Just pick a day. Don't say anything. Don't tell anybody. Just go. Do what you got to do for yourself. And then we have Hisabi, accountability. So this is the energy of the Strength card in tarot. The lion is behind her, and he has his paw like reaching out onto her crown, her head, um, and she also has an infinity symbol in her hair, right? And so, accountability can be very difficult, especially if you are a person that you're not used to holding yourself accountable and no one else holds you accountable. And it could be because you a beast if anybody try to call you out. But Hisabi she has no worries. Okay, there, you see this face? It's calm. It's peaceful. She's not letting the beast within her take over. You can take accountability for things without being defensive. And I feel like somebody needs that. Accountability is very important on your healing journey because that means that you're growing. That means that you are taking responsibility for actions that you have made, things you have said, past transgressions against yourself or other people, mistakes that you have made without allowing it to take you over, without allowing it to overcome you, without allowing it to get so deep in you that you lose your peace. You don't have to lose your peace when you're being accountable. And accountability is a part of adulting, which we all know adulting sucks, but that's a part of what it is, okay? Part of being an adult, part of being a grown up, part of being divine, part of being ascended, part of being a light worker, part of being a person who takes responsibility for assisting others in their growth means that you are willing to hold yourself accountable when you have done something that may be perceived or viewed as wrong or negative, either by yourself or other people. So somebody needs to take accountability, and your accountability does not have to overtake you. You don't have to feel bad about whatever it is that you've done. Accept responsibility, make your apologies, even if that means apologizing to yourself for whatever it is, and move forward with knowledge and wisdom in growth, okay? And move forward in peace. You do not have to allow accepting responsibility for things that you have done to take your peace. And I'm going to tell you, there are times when someone is going to hold you accountable for something and it's going to trigger you. It's going to make you feel a ways because it's probably something that you know about yourself, but nobody's ever called you out on it. But if that happens to be a situation that takes place for you sometime now, in the future, or if it's already happened, that is just the divine's way of letting you know that that's a part of your healing that you need to continue to work on. When we are triggered by things, it's because we still need work there. So maintain your peace, but make sure that you are holding yourself responsible for your own actions. You cannot be responsible for other people. That's not your job. Your job is to pass on knowledge and wisdom, to assist people in whatever way you are being called to be an assistant in whatever area of life, and then you let them be. But you have done your job in peace. You don't have to accept responsibility for how other people behave. You do have to accept responsibility for how you put things out. You can be enlightening and responsible without being an asshole. Hold yourself accountable for your words. Hold yourself accountable for your actions. Hold yourself accountable for the energy that you are putting out. You can be a gentle giant, is what was just said to me. You can be a gentle giant. And then on the bottom, we have sexuality. So somebody needs to stand in their power. Somebody needs to do some sacral chakra work. You may want to listen to some sacral chakra meditation frequencies. But someone may be being lustful instead of being sensual, and there is a difference. Somebody may be using what they got to get what they want. That's what I heard. So you don't have to do that. You can be in your divine masculine and your divine feminine power. You can be balanced. You can be empowered without being lustful. Because your divinity is what gives you the lure, the God energy within you. That is what draws people to you. That is what allows you to be able to manifest and to get what it is that you seek without you having to be lustful. You don't have to be trifling in order for you to get what you want from others. Your sexuality is sacred. You don't have to use your essence when you don't have to. Your sexual energy, sex, is a sacred exchange. It is divine, and it is not meant to be shared with everyone everywhere. Promiscuity is a spirit, and there are many reasons why people have promiscuous ways, and there is no judgment from me, because that is something that I had to overcome as well. That was something in my healing that I had to overcome. But that's a part of raising your vibration, knowing who you are, accepting that you are divine, and knowing that God resides within you, and that is your power. That you don't have to be in a spirit of lust in order to get what it is that you want or that you need. That you are divinely provided for in all ways, always. And so somebody needs to do some kind of work to get your sexuality, that sex spirit in balance. Because somebody is using their sacred sexuality in a way that it's not intended. You may have healing sex, and that may be a reason why you may be drawing certain kinds of people to you, and they use you up, and then when you depleted and you don't have nothing else, they gone. And so, you need to get your sacral in balance. You need to do some sacral work, and you need to just get into a place, if you need to be abstinent for a while so that you can call back your power, call back your energy to you so that you can balance yourself, then you may need to do that. You may need to take some time away from having sex so that you can get yourself in balance, because if you don't, you will be led astray. The distractions will always be there, and it's going to keep you from being able to accomplish something you've been trying to do. Your sexual energy, your sacral energy is also your creative energy. So if you're having a blockage in that area, it may be because your sacral chakra is out of whack, and you need to get yourself together. You need to gather yourself. Okay, so that you can be in your power, you can be balanced, and you can use your sexual healing energy in a more effective and positive way, so that you are not continuing to draw succubus or incubus energy to you. That may be why you are depleted. Somebody is using your energy in order to build themselves up, and once they are full, they are going to leave your life. I don't know who that's for, but you take that for what it is. Whoever that's for, you'll know that it's for you, because you know that you have a succubus or incubus energy in your midst. You feel it. You know that this person comes to you only when they need to get a refill, and then once they full, they leave you empty, and then you'll hear from them again until they need to get full again. You got to put a stop to that. Get yourself in check and get yourself in balance, okay? What's under that? Look, starseed, your moja. Yeah, starseed. You're divine. You're sacred. You are a starseed. You cannot just give your energy out to any and everybody. You must protect it. You got to protect your peace. You got to protect your energy. You have to protect your mind, your crown. Somebody need to cover their crown. I said that in the last reading. But you need to cover your crown. When you're doing your divination work, whatever that may be, or when you're going out in public, you need to cover your crown, especially if you are around energies that can be very depleting to you. And you know that when you're around certain people or when you go to certain places, if you come back home and you tired and wore out and you weren't even gone that long, then that's for you. You need to keep yourself covered. Keep your crown covered. Get outside. Release this stagnant energy to help you. And somebody need to buy some water, or you need to do some kind of water ritual. Goggle it so you can see what you need to do. What will be easiest for you. Whatever your spirit leads you to do, that's what you need to do. I love y'all. That's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I appreciate any and everyone who has subscribed to the channel, who is helping me to grow, who is taking this journey with me. I appreciate you for allowing me to share and exchange energy with you, and I pray that you all have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you all again soon. Love y'all. Bye.